On June 24, 2000, an endurance ride over a distance of 137 kilometers took place in Normandy. The French Endurance Riders Association CNREE offered this welcome opportunity of a serious competitive test race on French soil to riders who are preparing for the World Championship 2000 in Compiègne that is going to take place in August this year. Surely all potential contestants welcomed this competition as a prologue to the World Championship, but that was definitely not the only reason to take part in this race. The 130 kilometers United Arab Emirates Arras du Pin ride counts toward the FEI Emirates Worldwide Endurance Ranking, which at the end of the year will honor the best endurance horse and the best horseman with highly sought after and prestigious awards. The National Stables Arras du Pin, commissioned by Louis XIV in 1665, provided participants from Spain, Belgium, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia and the United Arab Emirates with a marvelous scenery. The ancient stables next to the racecourse accommodated the horses of the United Arab Emirates team, which had already taken the chance to get accustomed to French courses and climate. One day prior to the race, the obligatory trot-up was performed. On the whole, 55 riders presented their horses to the critical eyes of the vets. A very important criteria for being allowed to compete in this event is, amongst others, a proper gait. Unfortunately, not all riders met the high standards. The weather was rather untypical for Normandy in the summer, somewhat cool between 15 to 20 degrees Celsius, and the odd rain shower off and on. Most riders like it a bit more summer-like. The horses, though, prefer the cooler weather, thus finding perfect conditions for a race. At dawn, race day starts for endurance riders and crews. 13 competitors from the United Arab Emirates set out for the stables. They have to be considered favorites because some of them already have successfully participated in the trial ride for the World Championship in Compiègne. Their team is fiercely competitive, and each of the team has already gained lots of experience in international events. His Highness Sh.Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai and Minister of Defense of the United Arab Emirates, a highly successful endurance rider himself, personally cares for his team. He's the motivator and experienced expert behind his sons, His Excellency Sheikh Rashid, His Excellency Sheikh Maktoum, and His Excellency Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum. But of course, all other United Arab Emirate riders greatly benefit from his wholehearted enthusiasm for and financial backing of this upcoming sport as well. Under the critical eyes of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, Muhammad Ali Al-Shafar, Abdullah Bilab, Hassan bin Ali, Ali Muhammad Al-Muhairi, Said Abdullah Al-Katbi, and Abdullah bin Uzaim are preparing for the start. They know that a fast race lies ahead of them, but they are all confident and hopeful of being able to win a race like this.
I think it will be high speed.
High speed.
Because what I listen for the people there, he know the track. Everybody, he said, no mounting, little flat. And as my team, I think with the flat, he's doing very well.
The start will take place on a wide, long straight next to the stables, thus ensuring sufficient space even for nervous horses. And so the riders will be able to distance themselves over 2 or 3 kilometers. The French have entered their veterans, endurance riders with long-term experience. They know how to go into a race with extreme technical competence, when to accelerate or slow down, and in addition to that, they're all thoroughly familiar with the course, which begins, always meanders back to, and ends in a central vet gate. 137 kilometers of beautiful scenery featuring historical and grand estates as well as sleepy and picturesque hamlets lie ahead of the contestants.
Et c'est parti donc le départ de cette première étape de 38 km, le 57.
After 38 kilometers, the field is still closely together. Jean-Philippe Française reaches gate number 1 in top position, followed by His Excellency Sheikh Rashid, His Excellency Sheikh Maktoum and Abdullah Bilab, only seconds behind. In quick succession, riders come in now, but nobody has gained a decisive lead yet. Now, skillful crewing and experience will prove to be critical. That means to present the horses to the vets with a mandatory pulse rate of 64 beats per minute or below as quickly as possible, because only when the horses meet the required level, the 40 minutes mandatory hold time starts. Abdullah Bilab, Sheikh Rashid and Sheikh Maktoum present their horses Lausanne, Majida and Caravan after only 5 minutes, but it takes the Frenchman Gildas Leblay even less, a mere 3 minutes from reaching the gate to presenting his horse Eclair Amour to the vets. This determines the exit order. These 4 will go into the race again within 1 minute. Tough luck for His Excellency Sheikh Hamdan, however. His horse Lausanne is lame and has to be eliminated in this first gate. The course is rough and strenuous. Lots of asphalt surfaces and rocky soil will again strain the horses in the following stages. Presently, the race has been rather fast. The leaders have achieved an excellent average speed of 17 kilometers per hour. While slower riders are just reaching the gate, Abdullah Bilab is the first to go into the second 36 kilometers lap. The leading riders have reached the central vet gate at Arras-du-Pin for the second time. This time led by Jean-Philippe Française, René-Laure Koch, Gildas Leblay and Jean-Jacques Mignon. They hold an advantage of 1 minute over Sheikh Rashid, Sh.Mohammed and Hassan bin Ali. And once more, it takes the lead riders only 5 minutes to present the horses to the vets, thus effectively demonstrating the fitness of these highly trained horses. Gildas Leblay's horse is presented first, but has to perform the trot twice because the vets are not certain whether the horse just displays a rather peculiar gait or whether it is lame. In the end, they consider the horse to be sound, and so he can leave the vet gate in first position. Most horses of the United Arab Emirates team pass the vet check without reason for complaint. But all in all, 16 horses are eliminated after this check. The hard surface is surely taking its toll, and unfortunately Muhammad Ali Al-Shafar's horse Ain Jab and Syed Abdullah Al-Ketbi's horse Aliluja have to be withdrawn from the race as well. Nevertheless, Faisal Sadiq Al-Mutawa, Secretary General of the United Arab Emirates Equestrian and Racing Federation, expresses his satisfaction with this prologue to the World Championship.
Those group among the 10 top we as a team own, for His Highness Sh.Mohammed, and I guess they're proving that they are the very top horses. The course is not too easy. It's been done on purpose in this way, and everything suiting the program, I think so.
The spectators obviously appreciate this event very much, and the more so because a media van, hired by the main sponsor, the United Arab Emirates, provides continuous information on the race, casually also instructing the onlookers who are not so well acquainted with endurance riding about this wonderful sport. Riders as well as officials really praise the sponsoring activities and public relations efforts of the United Arab Emirates. Without these efforts, especially without the individual endeavors of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the endurance sport would not be considered the upcoming sport of the moment.
It makes it more popular, and it's not only the money they put in, but it's also the knowledge and the connection to the press, TV, publicity. It gets a much better rating than before.
I think it's a good luck for the endurance, because the endurance is we have no relation with the media, so we need a sponsor to develop the sport, and the Emirate through Emirate Airlines will be also the main sponsors, official sponsors for the World Championship in Compiègne in August. And also I am the president of the organizing committee of the World Championship, so I'm very happy to have such sponsor to develop the endurance sport in Europe and in France.
Another 40 minutes mandatory wait time fly by, and Abdallah Bilab and Sheikh Rashid set out to pursue the leading Gildas Leblay. Jean-Jacques Mignon and René Laure Koch follow only seconds behind. Crew point in the charming village of Saint-Pierre-la-Rivière. Some riders experience extreme difficulties with their horses' shoeing because the callous surface is straining horses, riders and material to the limit.
From the ups and downs, it's a medium level track, but what's turning out to be is a very hard track. There's more roads, hard black roads, than we were led to believe. And so many horses are losing their shoes, and that's a problem for us as well.
Again, Gildas Leblay arrives at Wetgate number 3 in top position, having extended his lead over his fellow countrywoman Renée-Laure Koch to 6 minutes. Another Frenchman, Jean-Philippe Francais, comes into the gate in 3rd position, but due to lameness his horse must be eliminated here. Gildas Leblay has a 9-minute advantage over Sheikh Rashid, Abdullah Bilab and Hassan bin Ali, who come in together. Abdullah's horse needs new shoes as well, but professional crews are prepared for all circumstances. Once more, Gildas Leblay's horse has to perform the trot for a 2nd time to disperse the skepticism of the vets. So Gildas starts into lap 4 in top position. Abdullah Bilab and Renée-Laure Koch follow 6 minutes later, with Hassan bin Ali, Simon Belot and His Excellency Sheikh Rashid hard on their heels. The top group has held a constant speed of 17 kilometers per hour up till now. Will they keep this fast pace, or will they, with the upcoming World Championship in mind, try to spare their horses and slow down? Only 25 more kilometers to go. The final lap, and once more hard surfaces, lots of asphalt. Gildas Leblay has won the Arras Dupin endurance ride in Normandy because he has sustained an average speed of 17 kilometers per hour, while all other contenders have significantly restrained their horses. Renée-Laure Koch grabs 2nd position. She has skillfully managed to defend her advantage by riding very slowly when in safety, but at once accelerating again whenever pursuers came in sight. She crosses the finishing line in good condition. Patiently, His Highness Sh.Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum and the crew are awaiting the United Arab Emirate riders. By radio, they had already instructed the team to spare the horses and not to put up a fight for victory. So shortly before reaching the finishing line, Abdullah Bilab gives up position number 3 to the Frenchman Simon Belot, without putting up much of a fight. It is as important to him as to the other United Arab Emirate team members to preserve his horse's fitness in view of the upcoming World Championship. His Excellency Sheikh Rashid, Hassan bin Ali and Mohammed Al-Muhairi cross the finishing line jointly with sound and fit horses and take 5th, 6th and 7th position. Faisal Sadiq Al-Mutawa, Secretary General of the United Arab Emirates Equestrian and Racing Federation, congratulates his riders on this tactically competent performance. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, the Federation and Faisal have changed the face of endurance riding in the last 2 years since the World Championship in Dubai decisively. A crucial drive for making this sport more attractive and competitive came and is still coming from the Emirates. His Highness Sh.Mohammed, who owns more sport horses than anybody else in the world, is an active endurance competitor himself. And it is he and his generous sponsoring that has ultimately made professional and fascinating events like this in Arras du Pin possible. Worldwide increasing venues and numbers of participants suggest a shining future of this unique sport. So the gratitude of all endurance riders and fans belongs to His Highness Sh.Mohammed in the first place. The World Championship in Compiègne, sponsored by Emirate Airlines, is supposed to be the seasonal highlight for all United Arab Emirates riders. And accordingly, His Excellency Sheikh Rashid bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, Hassan bin Ali, Mohammed Al Buhari are genuinely satisfied with the condition of their horses after this demanding race. They are looking forward to the World Championship with great confidence. During the presentation of awards on the following day, Faisal Sadiq Al-Mutawa again points out that Sheikh Mohammed's intense backing of this sport will surely not be over after the Compiègne World Championship, but that he considers it to be a long-term obligation.
We are here really as in programming. We have a program schedule through FEI and also through our system from His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum to support the endurance world around the world. And we will really be continuing to support and sponsoring rides around the world, and especially today here in France. And this is not the first one, and we will hope continue to doing at least 4 to 5 around France. And we would like, we really love this sports, and we would like to continue cooperations with you, especially here in France. And thank you for you.
Awards and trophies are handed out watched by lots of spectators and local sponsors, as well as by the representative of the Département de Basse Normandie. The happy winner Gilda Leblay summarizes this trying race in the following statement.
Ouais, c'était une course plus dure que la dernière course qu'il a courue à Ulguat. Il a fallu que je le motive un petit peu pour qu'il aille bien, parce que le terrain était très difficile.
Brilliant Sunshine sees the presentation of the Best Condition Award, which goes to Vite Beau, ridden by runner-up René Laure-Koch. And Beautiful Normandie bids all participants farewell. And obviously in a very good mood, Faisal Sadiq Al-Mutawa resumes.
I think out of all the horses, I believe His Highness has a good view of picture which horses has to be selected, especially the first horse and Radzi. I think they've been proven that they are really worth it to be really considered for the World Championship.